When we think of pollution, our mind often pictures crowded cities, overflowing landfills, and busy streets. Villages, on the other hand, are usually seen as clean, green, and untouched.
Every day, rural communities generate waste that has nowhere to go. Not because people don't care, but because the systems needed to manage it simply don't exist. With no reliable collection or disposal infrastructure, much of this waste is openly burned, buried, or dumped into fields and waterways, creating environmental and health problems that often remain invisible.
Hello everyone, I'm Fiona,
And I am Ashlyn.
and today we'd like to share a vision for a more inclusive and sustainable future through SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. This project isn't just about waste management, it's about rethinking where sustainable development begins.
Across the world, millions of people leave rural communities in search of better education, opportunities, and better services. As cities continue to grow, so do the environmental pressures they face, from increasing waste generation to urban infrastructure. We asked ourselves a simple question: what if, instead of expecting people to move towards development, we could bring development to them?
Our vision is to strengthen rural communities without changing or making them special. We believe villages shouldn't be left behind simply because they're smaller or more remote. Instead, they deserve systems that are made just for them.
Waste management is where we've chosen to begin. Although rural communities generally generate less waste than cities, they are often overlooked when investment, innovation, and infrastructure are planned. As a result, even manageable amounts of waste can become a serious environmental problem.
For us, this project is about building a system that empowers communities, protects the environment, and creates opportunities where they're needed most.
Because we believe sustainable development shouldn't stop at our cities, but begin at the heart of our countries, our villages.
So, how do we solve a problem spread across thousands of villages? Our solution is an integrated rural circular economy that combines community participation, AI, and reverse logistics into one connected system. The journey begins with households, farms, schools, and local businesses reporting the type and quantity of waste they generate through our platform or trained community volunteers. This creates reliable waste data that rural communities often lack. Instead of each household contacting recyclers individually, waste is brought to a nearby community aggregation hub where it's sorted and stored. Organic waste is composted locally while recyclable materials are prepared for collection. Our AI platform helps classify waste, recommend the best recycling pathway, and connect recyclable materials with verified industries that can reuse them. Transportation is one of the biggest challenges in rural waste management. Instead of sending dedicated trucks, we use reverse logistics by partnering with vehicles already delivering goods to villages. On their return journey, they transport recyclable waste to nearby processing facilities, reducing both costs and emissions. Our model also creates opportunities for local collectors, self help groups, schools, and village organizations, ensuring that communities become active partners in the circular economy. One inspiring example came from the Orhali village in Karnataka, where community participation and proper waste segregation created an effective rural waste management system. It proved that the real challenge isn't the people, it's the lack of infrastructure and coordination. Our project builds upon these successful practices by adding AI powered waste tracking, smarter logistics, and stronger links between rural communities and recycling industries. Every solution is only as strong as its implementation. That's why we've designed a phased roadmap that lets us test, learn, and improve before expanding. We launched a pilot in one rural community by introducing source segregation, collecting waste data, and setting up an aggregation hub. Next, we validate the model by analyzing participation, improving our platform, and testing reverse logistics with recycling and transport partners. Finally, we scale by connecting more villages into a regional network that shares infrastructure, transport, and data, creating a system communities can eventually sustain themselves. Our project is supported through three main sources: initial grants and CSR funding to establish the pilot, revenue from compost, recyclable materials, and EPR partnerships,
and small service fees that help cover daily operations. Any surplus is reinvested back into the community through better infrastructure, local jobs, and environmental programs. Every innovation comes with challenges. To reduce waste contamination, we'll combine community awareness, simple segregation methods, and AI assisted verification.
For transportation, only clean, pre segregated recyclable materials will be collected, making reverse logistics safe and practical. And where internet access is limited, waste data can be recorded offline and synced once a connection is available.
Although our project begins with waste management, its impact goes far beyond a single SDG. By creating stronger communities, local jobs, and cleaner environments, we are building a foundation for a long term rural development.
When we started this journey, we weren't trying to create just another waste management project. We were asking a much bigger question: how can we make sustainable development truly inclusive?
Our answer is simple: by empowering communities with the right systems, opportunities, and partnerships they deserve. Because when villages thrive, cities benefit too, and sustainability becomes something we build together.
This project is only just the beginning. There is still so much more to learn, improve, and achieve. But every meaningful journey starts with a single step, and we hope this is ours.
Thank you for listening, for believing in the potential of rural communities, and for taking the time to hear our vision. We sincerely appreciate any feedback, ideas, and guidance as we continue this project.
Thank you.